There she was, standing before me, not saying anything, her blouse unbuttoned, expecting me to say something, to do something, anything. Expecting me to be honest. And I looked at her, and I mean, really looked at her, and I found that I couldn't. There was a time I could have told her anything, from the most trivial thing to the things I've done, the things I secretly wish for. She could take my secrets and keep them safe for me and not judge me for it. And I must say, I would do the same for her. There's so much trust there. We couldn't help it. I couldn't help but be completely and utterly true. I've never lied to her, never had to. Do you know why people lie? Some do it out of compulsion, others do it out of malice, but most of the time, people lie because at the core of things, they're cowards. We're all cowards. We worry about what people think of us, whether it's less or more of us. We're afraid of letting others down, letting ourselves down. We fear judgment. Sometimes we're afraid of losing the loved ones, the girlfriends, the mothers, and the fathers, afraid upon knowing the truth. So we lie because we're cowards. Cowards with so little trust or faith. I never had to lie to her, and I like to think that she was just as honest when she was with me. I remember telling her that I told her that I told her so many things. She came over that night, said her boss was being this queenie bitch, and she needed to rate my beer and have a rent. I said, sure. Come on in. Come. And we're right here, drinking on the sofa, cracking jokes, making fun of our bosses and the shit that they put us through. Just venting. Yeah. We must have been talking for hours, drunk, I don't know how many bottles of beer. But then it got late. I asked her to stay the night. And I went upstairs to do the guest room. And when I came back down, there she was, open, an invitation of sorts. Not saying anything, expecting. God, I hated that. She was just standing there. She had this look on her face, waiting. For what? I don't know. To touch her, to hold her, something. And I stood there, looking back. She wanted me to be honest. We must have stood there for ages. But I didn't say anything. She wouldn't have wanted to hear it. She just kept staring at me. Then she looked away, buttoned up her blouse, and she took her things, and she left. She wanted the truth. She wanted me to be honest, like I've always been. In that one moment, more than any other. And I couldn't. I just couldn't.